Gabe does work hard. Fucking carrot box, man. You gotta get back to work though. Let's go. He likes that. What's up, bro? Kyle. Gamble's birthday today?
Oh, baby.
Might have to hit the birthday joint, eh? Look at Gamble's out to fucking work now, eh? I don't know who had to talk with him, but that person should be president of the United States. Well.
Entourage here.
Buddy, you were wearing that sweater the first day in Miami, 4 days ago.
Can I tell you the God's honest truth? I've not taken the sweater off for 4 days. You can see it.
Good.
What's up? How you doing?
You good?
Yeah. Are you gonna be able to take this?
What is this?
I got a fade.
You look like a red right now.
Come in hating. That's what this guy does, bro.
Yo, you have to get like ridiculously blazed.
I truthfully,
all are going to.
I prepared myself. And the good news is when I smoke, I don't talk that much.
I was rewatching Tyson yesterday. Like, Pop's so funny when he's on. Like, you're literally just like,
I get the highs.
but you're good. So we got Snoop today. We're at his compound. Yeah, how was the rest of your weekend in Miami?
It was good. Actually, you know, it's funny. It was scary. I had a legit panic attack in the back of the car because I was up all night again, which the sleep schedule I gotta get better at. We went to the country music festival. And that was fucking nuts because it was actually funny because usually when we go out in public, Kyle gets like reamed by all these fans, right? Which he had fans there and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it was all these like country music sloppy, like deep, you know.
What are Bob's fans like?
Bob has like a big like senior citizen audience. So
Like-
you bring like an older demographic to the table,
Yeah, like Kyle
which is
said.
cool.
Yeah.
Like Menery fans are really cool. You know, they're older.
Just respectful, great people. You know,
Good people.
just normal. You know, down to earth. Don't let the money get to their heads. Don't let anything. Just fucking good people.
But those people are also full send fans too.
Yes.
I mean, with the whole podcast, that's kind of what we did, right?
No,
it was
they
weird.
are.
We went to the country concert and it was like, it's all just fucking Trump loving people. Like,
yeah,
so
of
everyone's literally coming up to us and being like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Like they're like, "Thank you."
There is definitely a lot of people that come up and recognize the podcast now, which means we're doing a good job. So,
It's all just podcast now. Podcast.
It's wild.
but I had to physically prepare myself for smoking weed today because I don't want a repeat of Tyson.
Dude, I've
'cause-
smoked weed with you 100 times.
No, I know,
1,000.
but like I tell you, I've been having like a couple of panic attacks lately. And last time I was with Tyson on the couch. You guys didn't know I was going through a full blown panic attack like that whole episode. But the problem is when you have a panic attack, normally you get up and walk
Well, that's
away.
how weed is. You always think that everyone else thinks you're really high, but no one ever really notices.
Yeah, and there's
Like me too. Like I'm always like thinking everyone thinks I'm so stoned, but
Yeah.
then you watch the footage back and you're like, I don't even look that lit. You look lit as fuck.
My eyes for some reason get super, super, super red.
It's funny though.
And I'm getting my blood work done. Well, I got it done 2 days ago. I'm getting my results back in 2 days. I haven't got it
Yikes.
done in 6 years. I am fucking.
Maybe just don't even look at the results.
It would just be funny if they came back. They're like, "You were the healthiest man in the world." I'd be like, but I don't think it's
My liver was a little damaged,
Oh, then I'm.
so
fucked.
yours is fucking screwed.
Mine's gone. Mine's
Yeah.
they're like hanging out by a string bean. Can you do a liver transplant? Can they get you a new one, or once your liver's gone, you're dead?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You can do a kidney.
Yeah, I know, but the kidney's not the issue; it's the liver.
Well, I don't know. You're
So.
you're doing okay.
Oh, there we go. We
The
got
voice
Snoop.
sounds very familiar. Snoop.
That's good. That's good. That's good. This is dope. Snoop in the house. Well, we're in Snoop's crib actually. So
Snoop, I got to give you props. One of the best halftime shows I think I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you, God.
That was I was there and it was unreal.
Man, we had a blast doing it, putting it together. You know, being in LA in front of our people, that shit felt good.
and that was dope having you at our when you DJ'd at our Metacard event.
Oh yeah.
That was dope.
I like
I
that. That was
appreciate
on
that.
the water, right?
Yeah.
I like that city too. That city is the shit.
What, Newport?
Hell yeah.
That was dope. People went crazy. We didn't tell anyone Snoop was coming. We kept it a complete surprise. And he
Call
showed
that-
up.
We call that area Warren County. That's Warren G's area. You know, Warren G used to dominate the OC area, so we call that Warren County.
What? How did he dominate it?
I mean, he was the first nigga to move out there. And you know what I'm saying? He put his flag down. Pop. I'm in the OC. Because when we first got our little chippers or dippers, you know, everybody was shooting at different locations. And he put the flagship down in the OC, established his family out there, sent his kids to school out there, to Mission Viejo. So, you know, he's an avid community member of the OC. And-
OC's just chill as fuck.
yeah, and that's how he is. So that's why I blended with him.
That's dope. We also we got our full send Snoop Dogg shit. You guys have probably been seeing it, but we got a whole collection we did with Snoop. We're all rocking it right now. It's live on fullsend.com. Make sure you guys go check it out. We had to do it for 420, right? Good timing.
I like
Shit's
this
actually
shit.
fire too.
Wait, today is 420?
when this episode's up, it's 420.
When this
so
episode airs, it's 420. My
420,
bad.
so-
Sorry. It's
It's
just
not even high.
I'm getting a contact.
What is
high
it?
a
What?
little
What are you
bit.
showing? Oh, okay.
I'm showing the full.
I think we're gonna
but
get-
my
Looking at the
chain-
piece, my fault.
chain be covering it up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to wear it, but I like the way these letters is puffed out. I had a couple to choose. I like that black and yellow one.
This
too.
one's dope.
That one is
Which
super
one? This
dope.
one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of the ones y'all got on is dope as fuck. I was debating on which one to put on, but I was like, I got on blue, so I'm gonna wear blue.
So yeah, 420. I mean, when this airs, so I think we got to get lit as fuck, especially if we're with Snoop.
Yeah, but we didn't bring any weed. We don't have any
Yeah, you
weed.
did. I'm here.
Oh,
Let's
well,
go.
You know.
Yeah. Well, we did a podcast with.
You're a lot nicer than Rick Ross. I'll tell
Yeah,
you
we
that
did a
much.
podcast with Rick Ross, and he didn't share.
He didn't share
He didn't
shit.
share.
Sharing is caring, man.
There you go. Why don't you relay that to Rick?
Some and then pass it down to the rest of the Three Little Bears. I'll get y'all somebody there.
Steiny, can you roll up?
Y'all watch motherfucking Little Red Riding Hood. You watch her go into every room and try out every bed. Y'all finna try out every goddamn blunt in here. Try it out.
And I think everyone on set too. Usually when we do the smoking ones, everyone's got to smoke if you're in here.
You got to get your punk ass out.
Does
This is a smoke friendly room. If you don't smoke, we not friendly. Fuck out.
Does that weed?
Yeah. So
Does the weed
feel
get
free to
you-
exit if you don't want to smoke.
You don't know how to
Yo,
roll
can anybody roll?
backwards?
I mean, I
Anyone-
can, but like, I don't want to do it right now, honestly.
Talk-
Oh, look at you.
Talking
Want to
pretty
fuck
good
up
game.
on TV?
No, I can't.
That's what the fuck you want to
Buddy,
say?
roll up.
I
I'm
don't
not
want
doing
to.
it
I don't
either.
want to. I don't want to fuck up on TV.
Someone
They're gonna
back
be
there
watching.
can
There's
roll
gonna be
backward?
cameras all over me. No. Fuck. Get someone else to do it. I'm not
Bro,
gonna
it's
fuck
too much
up.
pressure. I
Snoop
can't do
I'll
this
just
right now.
fucking eat the bowl if I need
Anyone but Snoop. No, you sit me next to him and I'll
How
do it.
long does
but
it take you to
fuck
roll
no.
one of these, though? You think?
You didn't see me on Instagram the other day?
Uh-uh.
Somebody pull up one of my Instagram page and show how quick I rolled a motherfucking blunt up. The song would even. It's on Worldstar. Pull it up, Kev. Let him see the shit.
And bro,
man.
you were the first one on Instagram.
I mean,
heard-
they say I was the first celebrity on there. You know, they always
That's crazy.
bragging about that shit. They ain't gave me no money to support that, but I'll let them have they run with that
Do you
shit.
have your own strain of weed?
Oh yeah,
This is it?
that's some of it. You know, I got many
So,
different
pretty
styles. Of
decent.
it. A lot of them is real, a lot of them is mimics, but that one right there, that's that real deal
Yo,
right
Johnny.
there.
But your Instagram is
see if someone
fucking
can roll
like
this up.
crazy popping. You got 75.
Can he roll it?
Tell them what day it is, Kev.
This is how fast Snoop rolls a blunt.
He ain't even get to ABC, nigga. Michael Jackson didn't even get to say ABC, and that motherfucker was rolled up. And that's what the whole song say.
Yeah, pull it up on there.
How they get it, say? I don't want to check.
That's pretty quick.
That motherfucker done already.
Is someone on roll duty or?
I can't
Motherfucker
roll it
was done,
backwards.
Boys, we
I
have
didn't even get a
fucking
chance to
20
finish
people
stuff.
back there. Not one
But
person
the thing
can roll.
was, I wasn't
John,
even
can you?
doing it about time.
Someone's. I mean,
I liked it, that song.
Looks good,
and
man.
I liked it when my shirt was sparkling, so I'm like, let me roll this shit up.
Mhm.
I looked up, the motherfucker was over with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, this was fast.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah. So, but I really do want to talk about the halftime show thing because that was
Talk about it. I'm here
real
for
quick.
you.
So, how did that all come together? Because it was Dre, Eminem, you. It was almost like all you guys reunited again.
It was a Dr. Dre play. The Super Bowl wanted Dr. Dre. And when they initially wanted Dr. Dre, they gave him the rights to do what he wanted to do as far as picking and choosing and putting the package together the way he felt would represent him, his music, his legacy, and his whole aura. So Dre went, and put together what he felt was best for his performance, which was the people that were directly connected to his career, or either people that was directly connected to his record label. And these are questions that I've yet to ask him on how he picked and why he picked. I just know that my name was, one of the first ones to be called when he was debating about whether he was going to do it or not. And then once he finally decided to do it, then, I got the call and I was all in.
Because he seems like because Eminem doesn't seem like he does shit anymore, right? Does Eminem do anything anymore?
He do what he have to do. But I think when you've been the biggest rapper in the world for so many years, it's like, what more can you do?
Right.
I think it's his finding his moments now, finding when he wants to come and when he wants to drop and pop. Because, his fan base ain't going nowhere.
Right. It is funny when you see like rappers that like come at him. It's like, how could you go at Eminem and not respect what
Because
he's
they
done?
know he's sitting in the shell right now. And what they're going to do is make him pop that motherfucking shell open.
What does that mean?
who's
again?
been going at him?
MGK, right?
That was like time ago though.
Was it?
They're
I'm
not into
old,
it
so I
no
don't
more.
know
But I mean,
anything.
when people take shots at rappers like that, it's because that rapper is invisible for the moment. But that's a way to get him back visible when you start poking the bear.
Mm-hmm.
He still is who he is. Don't get it fucked up.
Who, Eminem?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. MGK, like, what? It's disrespect to even think he could go at Eminem. Do you not agree? Like, what the
Yeah, I mean,
fuck?
Eminem is. Did you ever get poked at? Has anybody ever poke you?
All the time.
Really?
I
But
break
anything-
nails, though.
Nothing that ever pissed you off, though, right?
Nah, you poke the bear with your nails, you get your nail broke.
Yeah. That's my motto, too.
Exactly.
What was the story of how Dre discovered you and like how Deathrow started?
The Deathrow started would have to come from Harry O before I got there. But discovering me through Dr. Dre, we had a mixtape with a group 213, me, Warren G, and Nate Dogg. And this mixtape we had, Warren G used to move around with it. And he happened to be at a bachelor party that was an NWA party because him and Dre were stepbrothers. So he happened to slide the music in. When the music stopped, Dre was interested. Warren G told him who it was, set up a meeting. We went to go see him, recorded the song that was on that cassette. And then from that song, we went into doing other songs, then building a brotherhood, creating Deep Cover, The Chronic, and the rest is history.
And now you own Deathrow.
Yes, sir.
You acquired it. Congratulations on that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
That's so fire.
Yes, sir.
And what, you want to make it an NFT label, I saw?
I already did that.
But they took it off Spotify and Apple?
They didn't do nothing. I did.
Why'd you do that?
Why not? What do I gain?
What about people that want to listen to the music?
I get that. But what about the people who made the music that didn't get paid? What's more important?
Yeah. How do they get paid the other way?
When I restructured and put it back up and put it in the right realm and the right business frame and make sure that the money's allocated to the right people, then it'll be back up. What the fans have to understand is that this is called show business. And a lot of times we give them the show without having our business together.
Mhm.
So now we getting our business right, and they just gonna have to allow us to get our business right. But the show must go on.
100%.
So they still get to see, bits and pieces of what we've done in the past. But it's about what we're doing now and how we maintain the legacy. And when I do present it back, it's gonna be presented in a real way to where the people can actually have rights to owning it.
Yeah.
To making money off of it, to monopolizing as opposed to just, okay, we can hear your music, but we don't have no ownership. We just listen to it when we want to. I want people to be able to have some ownership in this shit because they made me who I am.
Right.
And they made us who we are for 30 years strong. And it's our job to get them back what they gave us.
For sure. So
How's that going to work? Because that's like a major move that you've made first in this space now, is like announcing that Deathrow is going to be purely NFTs. That's like massive. How does that kind of work? Can you speak on that at all, or is it more something you got to keep private?
No, I ain't got to keep nothing private. Everything I do is public. So what
Like
it is,
business-wise, when you say people have ownership over some of the music,
Yeah.
how does that work?
so for example, in the Web3 space, when you buy and trade art, whatever it is that you trade in collectibles, the consumer has the ability to own it, to trade it, to make money off of it, and then you're able to get percentages off of
Mhm.
the secondary and the third market, right? So picture doing that with music. Picture me taking one of my classic records that you love to death and you've always cherished it and it means so much to you. Now you have the right to buy it and own it and to trade it and to make money off of it. Now you actually own a piece of Snoop Dogg's legacy as opposed to I have a copy of his CD that I lost or I have a copy of his album that I can't find the cover. Now you actually own something that's actually yours that you can profit off of. I just feel like that's where the industry is headed. Being in it for so many years, 30 years strong, my fans coming to show up for me charging them for everything. T-shirts, concerts, this, that, but not giving them shit back. Don't sit right.
how come you think you're the only one that has this take right now?
I ain't the only one that has this take. I'm just the one that's doing it first.
Mhm.
I'm just the one that can do it because I'm not signing nobody.
A lot
Right.
of people are talking about it, but no
But they
one's
signed.
really nailed it
They're
yet.
signed too. They're
Yeah.
signed to a label, so they can't really exercise the move like me. I'm signed to my label. I'm signed to Deathrow Records, so I'm the
Right.
CEO, the artist, all of the above. So I'll just ask myself, hey, Snoop, is it okay if you do NFT? Sure, do whatever you like. Everybody else got to go to a label and a bunch of motherfuckers. Well, what do you think? We got to run it up the chain. We got to ask them. We got to do this. And then before you know it, the artist is frustrated. How many artists do you hear complaining about, we don't make money off our YouTube videos. We don't make money off our streaming. The label won't let me go. I can't do this. I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, so was the label the bad guy or what?
They're not the bad guys, just a system that was created many years ago that they're not changing. I
Mhm.
don't give a fuck about you, me, him, or the other. Michael Jackson wasn't even making dollars off of his albums.
Fuck.
How
So
how does that work though? I mean, to me, that's not in the music business. That sounds so weird. How is Michael Jackson not making money off his own music?
Look this shit up.
Who
If
takes
you-
that? The record label?
The record label, it's called points and percentages and royalties and shit that you get for the record. So for example, if they were selling Michael Jackson record Thriller for $9.99, right? How much money do you really think he made off of each copy of Thriller? And this is the 80s. And that shit sold the most records ever. He made a lot of money, but what you think the record labels made? They made all the fucking money. So it's like it's time for it to be reversed. If the artist is the one who everybody loves and cherishes, he should be the one getting the motherfucking finances. Perfect example, Taylor Swift. She ain't an old artist at all. She's quite new. What did she do? She remastered her album. Why? Because she wasn't making revenues off of that album.
Are you firing shots at Scooter Braun here?
I ain't firing shots at nobody.
Right.
Scooter's my friend. I'm just giving the truth. Like, this is public information. Am I lying?
Mm-hmm.
Ask her, why did she redo her album? Because she couldn't get finances, so she redid her album as a way of, I'll make this for my fans and they'll support me because those are my vocals and this is my music. I should be making money off of my project when you buy it.
Which I agree with. How did that situation even resolve, by the way? Did Scooter and Taylor resolve that?
I don't know. That's their business, but I just know it's public information as far
Scooter was holding up all those T Swift bangers.
Yeah.
22, 16. I mean, those are like classic bangers. No, Snoop? Would you agree?
Totally. I was going to remaster my album. My son had told me years ago, he was like, you should just remaster Doggy Style Pops. Fuck all that. Just remaster and you ain't got to worry about all that. But I didn't want to go that approach because you can't remaster Doggy Style like you can remaster them R&B songs. That shit was a feeling. That shit was a moment. You know what I'm saying? You can't recapture that. We're trying to reenact that shit all over again. So I had to go get my shit back. But some artists do make better sense for them to just say, fuck it, I'm going to remaster my shit. Because after 7 years, in case you artists don't know, it's a 7-year clause where you can remaster your album and get the ownership back.
Do you think that all record labels will kind of now utilize this technology of NFTs? Like, do you think that's where the whole space is heading?
Here we go.
Well, first
we
of
got
all,
Jay's in the house.
Yeah, here we go. Now it gets
first of all,
We got Jay's for the audience too. It's 4:20, like when we're launching.
Yeah,
this,
break
so,
bread
like,
or fake
everyone
bread.
at home too. Light up.
Here, you want to, Bob? You want the
Tag
lighter?
us on socials too if you're smoking watching this.
Yeah, break
we'll
bread or
repost
fake
everything.
bread.
It's 4:20. We got the merch live. Fullsend.com. Snoop.
full send it off.
do you mind if I borrow your lighter real quick to
What's mine is yours and what's yours
Thank
is
you,
mine.
sir.
Mi casa,
Appreciate
su casa.
here we go.
So yeah, you think NFTs? That's the future.
I think that record labels are easing into it, but they're kind of like afraid because they don't know what the end result will be as far as if it's going to end their business. Because the thing is this, they know that they have so much control traditionally, and all that they're hearing about in the NFT metaverse space is that the artist has control.
Yeah.
And that's like opposing to them. That's like telling an NFL owner, okay, NFL owners, they just started a whole new motherfucking league and the players run the league and the players dictate everything. So do you think the NFL would kind of like that, or do you think they don't want to be a part of that? It's still business. They just going to try to find a way to get in to keep their strength.
You said you're the first one to kind of do this, so are artists starting to hit you up, seeing that you're doing this, and like, yo, like,
Man, I'm getting hit up from well-known artists. I'm getting hit up from estates, from people's estates that have their families, estates in their control, and they want me to take it into this space and, utilize it and monetize for them. So it's from that to artists that are signed traditionally to artists in different genres of music, from K-pop to Latin to rock to everything. So it's not just a bunch of hip-hop motherfuckers calling and saying, hey, man, give me a record deal. It's people that make music that know that Deathrow could be a home for them.
are other labels going to get pissed off at you, you think?
For what?
For just doing this like new innovative way to like protect the artist?
Come on, man. You talking to the most lovable pimp in America.
Facts.
How they gonna hate me? I mean, I've been giving them my services from day one. The least I can do is try to give opportunity and different action to artists and people who create. Because I'm not the only one doing it. I'm just the biggest doing it.
Yeah.
Like you said, people try and they fail, or people try and they do good, but they don't get the attention on it that I'm getting on it. So we're just trying to create new avenues for artists to have full control and really dictate what they want to put out.
How do the people listen to it? Because that's one thing I'm trying to understand. Like on the consumer end, like how do they listen to the music? I get like buying it. I know how they buy it. They're going to own it. They're going to be able to resell it. But how do they actually consume it?
Well, it goes into your computer or your phone, just like.
Is it like a new app or?
It's not like an app. It's like it goes into your wallet. You have like a wallet. So Everything is mass produced in there and kept in there to where you can move it and shake it, because some people have took some of our music and took my vocals, and what they did was they took some acapellas and made like a different version. So for example, I put a hip hop song out and put out the hip hop beat with the instrumental and the acapella. Maybe a few weeks later, there's a version of that acapella on an EDM beat, and it's banging like a motherfucker.
Oh, so that's your plan for it? Like, are you gonna sell like the stems and shit too?
The plan is the shit is happening before our eyes. Like, we just started doing shit like that, and that shit started happening. So that's the interaction
So
that
if
we're
you
getting.
own the music, you could take like,
Whatever the
and
fuck
then you could
want to
sample
do
like your
with it.
verse and make like an EDM remix and make money
And
off
you
it.
can rap with Snoop Dogg on a
Shit.
song. How much
No
would it
shit.
cost to get on a verse with Snoop Dogg right now?
That's lit.
But now, just say in this world, he got the song, you got the beat, he got this, y'all put that shit together. Now it's like, oh, we got a fucking song with Snoop Dogg in our group.
How much would it cost to get on a song if I didn't want to go that route, which obviously we
Oh,
want to,
250,000.
250?
Yeah.
So if somebody gives you 250,000, that means that you'll
You
jump
get
on
about 16 bars.
16 bars.
Mm-hmm. And when it's time to do the video, I need to get another 250 up out of you.
All right. Big
And
money.
Is
you,
that
only, and you only
standard?
got an hour, so get to filming.
Well, I can't afford this. I don't know why you're coming to me. I can't-
Well, you start talking that shit. I got to
no,
talk
I'm not
business
talking
to your
shit. I'm
motherfucking
just
ass.
asking you. I don't know. You know, don't know
That-
the
when
game
I
here.
hear business, I go in business mode, dog. It
I
ain't
felt
personal.
that. I felt that.
It
you
ain't
know, we're
personal.
good.
Hey,
But listen, I'm not
I'm
fucking
a
with Snoop
personal
Dogg
guy
here.
and I'm a business guy. When we
Listen.
talking personal, we can have fun. When you talk business, I go, hold on, 250 for
Let me
250.
Let me
You
smoke
got
a
an
little
hour.
bit more of that weed here. All right, you know. All right.
Is that standard no matter what the relationship's
Oh,
like?
hell
Like, what's
no.
that like? No.
Fuck no. Because some people get it lower. Some people get it on the house. Because if you family, how I look like sticking you up for 250 and you a new artist and you just coming out.
But do some people get like offended? Like, what the fuck? I thought we were family. Like, why are you charging me 250?
Did you hear what I just said? If you're a family, what the fuck do I look like charging you that? Now, it's either personal or it's business. If it's family, then it's personal. Then that means I can give you how much you got? I only got, don't even worry about it. We're going to work that out. But if it's business, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your business. Who's the one putting up all that real money? I ain't talking to you, so it ain't be no disrespect. Get me to the boss so we can have a boss-to-boss talk. You dealing with a fucking boss, give me what I want, and let's keep it pushing. And me and you maintain our relationship because it had nothing to do with you. It's boss to boss. You get what I'm saying? So it keeps our relationship clean and cut. Now, if you don't have a boss and you financially doing it yourself, now it's a me and you. How much you got on me? I only got, matter of fact, I ain't got nothing, dog. Cool, don't even worry about it. When you blow up, just get back at me. So we work.
Have you ever helped out a little guy and just like jumped in the studio with somebody who's really couldn't afford it and just kind of just sat in there for 20 minutes and just let it rip?
All the time. I done verses for 10,000, 5,000. I done verses for 500, 750. I done verses on credit where motherfuckers didn't have the money, and I just was like, fuck it. I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna give it to him. I'm just gonna get down with you. I fuck with you, homie. I like your shit. Or either just taking it and talking about that shit. Sometimes that's better than me rapping on it. Me taking your music, putting it on my page, reposting it. Now you got a bunch of followers, and now you on it, Pop.
How many followers you got now?
I don't even know. I ain't
Snoop
know.
has like 75 mil on Insta.
No
Holy
way.
shit.
I ain't never seen them niggas at one time in one place.
75.
You run your page yourself?
You better know it.
Fuck.
The videos are funny on your IG.
Hey, man, we try to keep it entertaining.
I want to let you know that Bob over here said that you repost him, but you don't ever tag him.
I don't tag nobody.
Actually,
just be
that is a
happy I
point.
took
I
your
guess
shit.
Snoop, now that the weed's kicking in here, I got
It's
an
not
issue.
personal, bro.
Listen, I got an issue.
Let me
Not-
tell you this.
Not happy, Snoop.
What
I
if
actually
he-
This is
won.
my issue. I say this to everybody that I repost. Shut the fuck up and be happy I took your shit.
Well, you know what?
Shut the fuck up
you know,
and be
I got-
happy
I-
I took your shit.
I got nothing to say about
Yo,
that.
have you seen that video recently?
Because it's going to all
of
come back to
Snoop?
you.
No, he was
Guess
making-
what is going to be on the bottom?
Oh, trust me, I was thrilled. I got a lot of pussy that
No.
week.
Thank you. And what was on the bottom of the video? Your name.
No, it was just the fact he posted it. I mean, bitches were all
It is
over
sauce being reposted on Snoop's IG.
See, he know how to
Yeah.
maximize.
Yeah.
I like the pimp on the end. See, he said, man, I got a lot of pussy that week.
That's
That's
I
what
did.
you're supposed to do.
No, I walked
Maximize.
Around. I walked around a party and I was like, Snoop just posted me, and the girls were like, literally,
It does work.
I had two girls bring me in the back room. They were both blowing me. It was a whole thing.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that allowed to say that?
Yeah, that didn't
No,
happen.
you're always
but-
welcome to the party. Yeah, of course. By the way, is this your weed?
Yes.
This is
Yeah, it's
You fuck
good.
with it?
Yeah, it's gas.
we
nice.
We smoke Tyson's. It's good. I'm
Where do you
high
buy
now.
your stuff from? Are you in like stores, dispensaries?
Not yet. I got a product coming out called Uncle Snoop's product, which is the first actual product that I'm putting out that has my name, my likeness, my everything, my DNA all over it. Then I got my Bored Ape that I'm about to drop some bud with called Dr. Bombay. So I took my Bored Ape and created a brand for him, action figure, clothing line, all of the above, just trying to make him do what he's supposed to do. Because I'm watching the Bored Ape community, like slowly but surely get off into traditional businesses, and that's it's my expertise.
How did you learn all this shit about NFTs? Because
My
you're
son,
you're on it.
my son,
Cordell?
Cordell, Nick Adler. Well, mainly Nick was the first one that brought it to me. Nick was always pushing the line on doing this and doing that, and then Cordell started easing me into it by explaining it to me to where what, like we say in nigga terms, so I could understand it. Because Nick was talking in technology terms, and I couldn't really figure that shit out. So Cordell helped me understand it. Then we put a team of people behind us, which is Amador and Shiv, and then we got my regular team, which is Jasmine and Kevin, and just my inside team. We just began just moving and jumping into the field and learning and exploring and just figuring this shit out. And now that I'm actually hands-on, I kind of like got it now. I like really got it figured out now. And that's what Nick always wants. He always wants for me to learn it myself. So that way when we ever having conversations, I don't look like a dummy when motherfuckers start asking questions.
I know we met a lot of people that you can kind of tell they're just getting into it because it's trendy and shit.
Yeah, just saying some shit that somebody programmed.
But you could tell when you speak about it, you're like educated on it. How cool is that it's like a father-son type duo? That's fire.
That's the dope shit right there because, naturally I want him to be a football star because that was my dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the
there
same
was a show
time,
about that one, wasn't there?
Definitely Snoop and Son. But at the end of the day, it's about him having his own dreams and making his own path. And it just seemed like business was more important to him than sports. And how can I knock that when that's what we push in our family, to be the best at who we can be? And if business is what it is, then that's what it's supposed to be, and I support him. Got his back, and now I'm taking lessons from him to show you that that's how we're supposed to be in life. If somebody can teach you something, no matter how old they are, what position they're in, you should be willing to listen.
What are you doing with Gala in the space?
Gala Games, Gala Music, that's my partners. Those are my people. They stepped up to the plate. They really was there for me on this Deathrow play. They've been there for me on all things Web3, as far as with my artists and me and my music and my catalog. I just love working with them because they're like a high-end version of what I'm doing on OpenSea. What I'm doing on OpenSea right now is just mixtape style music, but the things that I do with Gala will be project-based, NFT-based storylines. We're building the Deathrow NOD. We're doing all types of things that just make this shit go to a whole nother level. Gala Games, Gala Music, Deathrow Records. You better know it.
You stay like crazy active. Do you sleep?
I was asleep before you motherfuckers got here. I was in my bed sleeping. Jasmine like the Nelk boys out there. I said, give me 3 more minutes. She said, give me 5 more minutes. All right, fuck it, let's go. I slept for about 9 minutes before y'all got here. I was in front of y'all when y'all pulled up in that truck or whatever y'all was
Like
in.
a nap or like from last night?
That's it. I'm the machine.
Damn.
Yeah, but do you have like a consistent sleep schedule? Because one of my issues that I struggle with.
What?
A consistent sleep schedule.
Man, what
and
the
by the
fuck
way,
is
I
that?
smoked your shit, so now I'm on fucking planet Mars. So
It's a consistent work schedule.
He doesn't sleep that often. That's
No,
why
I'm
he's
saying, I
asking.
know that because I have troubles. Like I sometimes can't sleep. I'm up 24 hours a day. I have a lot going
Me
on.
too.
But you have like a shit ton going on. Do you have like, are you in bed at 9 o'clock and you wake up at 5 in the morning? Do you have like a set schedule?
Nah, I don't even go to bed. I'm doing some real shit.
I'm the same way.
You don't sleep at all?
I sleep when I have to.
I'm a fucking
But he's not
android.
like partying and shit, bro.
No,
He's working.
I don't do all that shit. My shit is based around business and executing and either making something happen, being on the set, in the studio, creating on the phone, coming up with business plans, ideas, executing. Like, this shit is a task, but it's fun and I love doing it. That's the whole point of the life I live. It's not even a job. It's just fun. Me having fun and executing and empowering.
When do you think
Sick.
when do you think you're gonna give up and relax though?
Shit, I'm 50 years old, homie. I was supposed to have been did that. If I ain't did it yet, I don't know how to do it. I was supposed to take a vacation and go to Hawaii, but then fucking COVID hit and we couldn't go, and that was gonna be my first vacation. And since then, I've been full speed ahead. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to it. I got an anniversary coming up though with my wife, so that may be vacation. June 14th is our anniversary, so maybe, because I got to do something June 15th. These motherfuckers
don't forget about the anniversary either.
But these motherfuckers don't be giving a fuck. They be setting up, okay, when is your anniversary? On the 14th. We're going to have something set up on the 15th. But can I enjoy my anniversary? Like,
yeah, you have to. You need to.
I may need to cancel this shit. They trying to get me in the, I think it's the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
You can't fuck up an anniversary with the wife, right?
I can't, but if they give me the Songwriters Hall of Fame,
You'd be willing to do
we
that?
gonna fly out there.
Yeah, but what's your negotiation process to your wife then? Like,
we gonna fly out there.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna be no I thing. It's gonna be a we thing.
Oh, all right.
But I don't know. You know, that's vacation time. I may fuck around and have my feet in the sand with my socks and shoes on.
I saw.
Yeah,
Go.
No. I just had. I had another dumb question. That's why.
No, we gotta hear it. Go ahead.
I know you want to talk a lot of business, but
Let's hear a
sometimes like to
dumb
have
one.
deep talks.
Let's hear a
especially
dumb
when
one.
big.
Let's hear the weed.
I want to hear that
And then,
dumbest
like,
question.
if I ask a dumb question, I'll sit out. But like, do you ever get paranoid when you smoke weed?
Not no more. I used to when I used to be like hiding, you know, in certain areas where you couldn't smoke, certain parts of the world before it was legal. When I used to go to jail for this shit, I used to be very paranoid when I'd be on a tour bus or be in a different country or be moving across them borders, and I'd be like, oh, fuck. They finna pull the bus over. Here come the dog. Here come Fido.
Isn't that
Fuck.
crazy for weed?
Because it was decriminal. It's
Man, they
decriminalized
used to
now.
send,
Back then, it was.
they used to send Fido on the bus. Nigga, and Fido come on the bus, and we be all outside the bus waiting for Fido to come off. When that motherfucker come off, niggas is going to jail.
Who is Fido? Is Fido the dog?
He's the dog.
Oh, fuck the dog. You can't fuck with the dog.
When he come, it's over.
It's over.
What
It's
is that?
game over.
You know you're fucked.
You know you're fucked.
Because we done been smoking the whole way here.
Yeah,
Somebody done left something on this bed.
And that motherfucker is just trained to just
He just going-
eliminate. It's full
He jumping
speed.
on everything. We like, we
100%.
looking
I
at
always
this
get a little
motherfucker like,
nervous seeing the dog in the airport and shit. Like you're kind of like checking your pockets.
Oh,
and
how
shit,
about he
just
come
like,
stand
you're like,
next to me in the
fuck.
airport? The motherfucker just come stand next to me like,
Oh yeah, you always get
I'm like,
such
get your ass away
And the way
from
that
me.
the cops, they grab his fucking, like, you know.
Could you come to the back?
He's ready to go.
Fido says you have something on you.
I know.
Fuck
you guys
you
were
and
talking about Dog
Fido.
the Bounty
Snoop's the
Hunter.
easiest target for the dog. They could just fucking get you from a mile away.
It would be good to own a Fido, though, right? Do you own any dogs?
I have plenty, but I don't have a fucking smuggler dog. I need one of them.
No, but where they at? I think we can get one.
For real?
I think.
Let's go have.
I-
We'll use it together.
Well, I don't want to fuck him just in case he turns on me.
No, we'll use it together whenever y'all moving some shit y'all having with y'all. That way when the dogs see him, they be like, hold on, cuz they got one with him.
All right, so if I execute the deal, so if I get the top dog, like the best fucking dog on the planet, I arrange it, like top of the
Done.
line, government dogs,
Done.
like, and I'm like, I want to give this to you as a gift.
Done.
All right,
Done. You
try
gonna
and
see
make
me in
that
this month. We're gonna be on TV so much, you gonna swear up and down
yeah,
with a
yeah.
TV show.
all right, moving on.
I need that.
Do you do mushrooms at all?
I used to. I was so gone on mushrooms. I was on tour with Run DMC in Amsterdam. And this was probably like one of my last times doing it. I used to cut my shit up in the weed, cut it up with scissors and roll it up in the weed. So this time I was like having a way out attack. And Run DMC was on stage performing. And I was just in the back of the stage crying. I was like, I can't believe that Run DMC is on stage performing. And my people was grabbing me like, what's wrong? I'm like, let's Run DMC up there. They didn't understand. I felt so good. I was a little ass kid and I couldn't stop crying. And I had to perform in like 20 minutes. And it took me about 30 minutes after to come back down. And I was like, okay, maybe me and Mushroom need to take a break before I perform because I'm seeing too much shit right now.
I get it in Amsterdam though. Do you like it? Amsterdam is fucking
I fucking
crazy.
loved it. I used to do the homies wrong. They didn't even know. I used to roll about 7 blunts and be like, here. And all the motherfuckers was laced with mushrooms.
That's fucking evil, Snoop. That's evil.
Wait, you
I'm
want to sell
sorry.
it?
If you guys pulling this shit, are you pulling this shit right now?
Oh, if you pull
Did you
that on Bob,
fucking
you
pull this shit
should.
right now?
Nah, he'd be
I will
going
fucking
crazy.
kill each and every one of you in this room. If my shit's
Damn.
laced with mushrooms, we have an issue. And Fido the dog is ready to go at any fucking minute. Plain and simple.
Oh,
You died
shit.
on mushrooms in Soul Plane, didn't you?
Yeah.
You missed that movie?
Yeah, I missed that shit. They gave me some new shit called DMT.
Nope.
You've been fucking with that?
I hit it one time.
How was that?
That shit was like a nigga died and was dead and then came back and was looked at itself dead and was like, okay, I done seen death, I'm cool.
That's what everyone says.
Yeah,
Do you believe that you're like seeing God when you see DMT?
not God, I said death.
Oh shit.
Nigga felt
It's the
like,
opposite.
I was like, oh. And then I stood up and was looking at myself dying like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Do not hit that motherfucker one more time. You want another one? Mm-mm. Bitch, I'm done.
Wait, you said you saw your own body?
Yes.
Like you like
I stepped out of my body and looked down at myself for like about 25 seconds. Then when I come out of it, I was like, my fingers and shit was like, and I was like, this is not for me.
Who'd you smoke it with?
Little, chicken head.
That's crazy. What do you think it is then? DMT? Like, is it just like you're
This is some
hallucinating? it, or,
psychedelic
like-
shit. This topic is with Tyson. Tyson gave us the fucking.
No, he got the frog
Yeah.
shit. Don't do that.
I'm not. Don't worry.
Don't do the one he got.
No, if I see a frog, I'm stepping on it.
He smoked DMT on our podcast, Tyson.
We get canceled for
But
that.
he wants you to do the frog
No,
shit.
no frogs.
You
for
know
me.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you lick the toad, right?
No, they take they take the poison out of the frog,
Yeah.
and
Fucking
they
stung.
make it like they heat it up, and then it's like
All right.
then you smoke the shit.
Let's go, Zingy.
All right. Yeah, because I think Tyson actually physically licks them, but I could be wrong.
Wait, did you smoke the DMT?
I don't know. No, there's no way. Because what he explained, I would have known that if that had happened.
So wait, they just like lick the frog?
No, it's the poison from the frog,
Oh,
from the toad, and they
So
take
why do
it
people smoke this shit?
to get to a certain place. As far as like, it's a high it's something to do with your system, where it triggers something that makes you get close to the feeling of death or something. It's something that's, I don't know how to explain this shit, but it's some weird shit that motherfuckers that like getting high do. And I just so happened to run across a few motherfuckers that like doing shit like that. And I just was in their possession. And they happened to use me for an experiment. And I said, you know what? Dr. Frankenstein is out.
yeah,
You gotta-
fuck that. I'm not fucking doing
That's
DMT,
I have
bro.
no idea what's fucking going on.
You gotta try it one time.
I'd trip on DMT.
You do it one time.
Nah,
They
I'll
got
do that shit when I'm
portables
older.
now. They got the little portable DMT, like the vapes.
Nah,
You wouldn't get out?
not DMT.
I would do it one
I don't
time
know.
just
That
to
shit's
see it.
scary.
You gotta experience it, right?
It ain't. Yeah, it ain't that bad.
You got to be in like a jungle with a tribe, don't you?
Nah.
That's awesome.
Well, Tyson said you need a shaman present.
Well, that's for his shit with the toad. Cause you damn near might die with his shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
sure,
fucking
so
with this
you
shit.
wouldn't.
And that's Mike Tyson. Look what he built like, man. He different than us, man. The shit we can regularly take, he probably can get 22 more cc's of it. He's different.
Well, it's a good feeling when you know you can walk in the room and you know you can kick the shit out of every person in the room. Like that's a good power statement, you know?
Yeah.
Some of us have to get our ego and stuff through like communication, talking, but like he walks in a room and
He
he's
can
just
beat
like,
up everybody in the
I'll
room.
light you all up in fucking 1 minute.
Bruce Lee, a motherfucker. I beat all y'all up by myself.
Tyson's like very like religious and like spiritual. Are you like religious at all?
Very religious. I'm a love God. I'm about love. My God is love, and my love is God. So I just put love in the air. I try to answer hate with love. I try to be more of a positive role model and try to be a better person. Like that's the best religion is with living within yourself. Because what I come to find out when I was a kid, we used to go to church and we used to read out the Bible and this and that. And then I remember riding past the church one day and wasn't nobody in there. It was just an empty building. That's when I had to realize that the church is you. You have to be the church. You have to be the religion. You have to be the vessel of whatever your religion is. And my religion is love.
So do you believe when we die we go to heaven? And that's not me being funny. I'm just
No, it's
being-
not funny.
That's like a real thing. I really want to know. Like I think about this shit.
I
It's like
love
hilarious
Bob's face, bro.
watching you ask this.
Bro, this is you guys.
No,
told
for
me-
real though.
It's a good question. Yeah. Do you believe in the afterlife?
I didn't deal with death so much. That's not a crazy question at all.
Thank you, Snoop. I appreciate
That's
that.
actually a great question.
Thank you. I know.
I had this conversation with Ricky Harris once upon a time when My Murder Was the Case documentary for my movie. And we was just talking about where does the soul go after death? Not the body, but what we're sitting here communicating, like my spirit, my everything. Where does that go? Where does that actually go? And we was trying to figure it out. And we could not figure that part out because it's so many people that have left and you like, well, the spirit of them is still here, but their body not here.
I don't think we'll ever fucking know. I think it's just gonna happen.
Right.
Like we just don't fucking know. You know, it'd
Danny?
be crazy.
Will you come back as a
If you-
butterfly?
yeah, but wait, you come back as like another animal. But imagine just who you came back as. Fido the fucking dog.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Like you hit the jackpot.
Why?
That's the shit, because now I get to fuck with everybody in the
Because
airport.
then you're the Mike Tyson of fucking
That would be
dogs.
lit. Coming
Yeah.
back as a drug dog.
Fuck yeah.
What would you
That
want to come
would be
back
sick.
as?
What would be the worst animal to come back as?
A fucking, the one that lions be always running down.
Zebras or
A rat would suck.
antelopes?
No, the one that
A
lions be
fucking rat.
just running.
Antelopes.
Yeah, then and the little baby ones, they just be, oh, don't get him, like, don't kill him.
You ever
Bambi them.
you watch those videos or no?
I love the nature. Nigga,
Yeah.
go in my
Yo,
studio
all
right
day.
now. That motherfucker's on something
Just
getting ate
straight-
up right now.
Yo,
Like
4
predators
hours of
attacking
alligators
animals?
eating things.
Love
I've spent
it.
8 hours
Love it.
watching these
We should-
motherfuckers
Love it.
just
We
come
should
out of
watch
nowhere
one.
and they
Love
all
it.
these fucking zebras, they need water. So they're like just sitting there, they're taking their sips. They know these motherfuckers are lurking. And then out of nowhere, it's like snap.
Give me that.
And then the rest go
They
away.
flipping him now, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then they like, yeah, it's crazy.
Look, I used to
Let's
have
see a
some
good
shit
one, yeah,
called
10 mil.
That's the battle. The Battle of Kruger is crazy. You seen that one?
I used to watch these and do analysis on
What
this.
the
On my
fuck?
GGN show, I used to watch all this nature shit, and then I used to give you my perspective.
Be a good way we could work together.
Yo,
would
can
be
you
the commentary
imagine-
stuff? Me doing commentary stuff and you doing your thing.
The one I love the most is the eagle that grabbed the ram off the hill and fly him in the sky and just drop his ass, whoop, and then swarm down and get him.
I'll get to give you a free Instagram plug. Is that okay? And this has nothing to do with any deal or anything.
No, this is the good shit.
This is a page that I don't endorse anything. Any pages like normally as far as like ones that are sick to watch. You want to go down a dark rabbit hole? Nature is metal.
Nature is metal.
Oh yeah,
That's
the best.
I just fucking it's exactly what you're describing.
It's a channel that I got on Instagram that's some Saudi Arabia shit because the letters is all and the way they write.
Yeah.
And this shit is it's amazing.
Yeah, no, I don't know
They
that.
showed a coda was eating a whole motherfucking buffalo.
Dude, I love the Predator videos.
I said, this lizard's a cold
Yeah, they're fucked.
motherfucker.
See, you don't want to come as that thing.
Yo, can you imagine being there and filming one of these?
Oh,
bro? Like
God,
as
they-
it goes down.
Oh, that's...
And you're fucked. Oh, they come
Buffalo
back.
come back and save him?
bro.
They probably come back right now. Right now, that buffalo is thinking my life is about to be over.
Oh, he's done. There's 8 of them on him now. And another one, last
Oh,
one creeping in.
But where are his boys at, Snoop?
He out of here, motherfucker shit. We trying to get to the next town.
I know. Can you imagine being a
what are you gonna
buffalo
do?
and seeing 6 lions?
Yeah,
running
Bob,
at
what are you gonna do? You
What
going
you
back?
gonna do, Bob?
Are you going back?
You know what? Fuck that. I'm going back to help it.
Nope.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
gonna
going back.
I would stand there with that fucking buffalo.
Bro.
Look at him. Somebody
Oh,
called him.
6
lions.
That must be Snoop Dogg running the show. Hey, fuck that, homie. We ain't finna leave my nigga back there like that, cuz. Come on. Right now. Fuck all that. We going back to get cuz right now, and I'm gonna be up front.
Is that what they did?
There's too many
Yeah.
of us, cuz. It's only 5 motherfucking... Man, I ain't going over there. It's 6 lions. Man, it's 1,800 of us, man. Somebody just take off on this motherfucker.
Did
You
they
know
save
what?
him?
That's
Fuck
not
that.
even
I
moving
get him. I got him, cuz. Watch out. Move.
Now the buffalo, you can tell. Look at them.
We
They
should
are-
just
they-
watch
they
fucking.
mountain now.
We should just watch animal videos.
Now,
all
no,
day.
but you can tell now the
Move,
buffalo.
cuz. I got you.
Oh.
Watch out. Get him, Snoop Dogg. Get him
Love
out of there
that.
then.
Then the other 3 don't know what
Yep,
the fuck
start
to
the
do.
shiver roll. Start the shit now. Start it now. Oh, he on him now. He on him
Oh,
now.
no.
Running him off.
Smart guy though. He got away.
Lion getting ran off by a buffalo. That's gangster shit.
Yeah, this video turns into a little longer. It's like, and then it's a whole nother. I think it gets pulled in by a crocodile now.
No way.
Yeah, this is this. Oh, guys. I fucking. This is what I do.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So what happens?
What's
is,
another dope one?
Wait a minute.
This was a great
the
cl-
buffalo get pulled in
Yeah.
by...
So now the fucking alligator comes in. Is this is the Battle of Kruger? Yeah. Exactly. This motherfucker.
Oh, he just flipped
No,
that
no,
motherfucker.
Snoop. Watch this shit. This gets insane.
He just flipped the lion.
Go
Oh, you
to
see
the-
that?
No, I wouldn't go back. There it is. Now look at this. He's in the water, and now the fucking crocodile are waiting.
Wait, did the crocodiles pull up?
The crocodile
they
right
are.
there on the nigga feet right there. He didn't bite the lion. Though. He's like, I'm not gonna bite this lion, but I'm gonna bite the fuck. Why
Well,
he
the
didn't-
alligator's on the other side, bro.
Oh,
he right there. They
He's
going
on the other
miles.
side of the
shit.
animal.
Now I see.
Yeah,
him.
bro.
Oh, they getting out of there now. They backing
Bro.
their asses up.
Fuck,
Oh
this
my
is a
God.
crazy.
Crazy.
So the buffalo's gone either way. Damn, it's a crazy survival story.
It really is. Survival of the fittest.
So
If
is
he
that?
could survive that, like
that's-
people can't
that's one
complain
where we
about
don't have
problems
time-
in their fucking.
I want to
life.
ride. I want to rock with the
we
buffalo.
don't have
That's a
time to
loyal
watch that
crew
whole
right
video.
there.
That is one
They was
watch because
hard.
it gets better. Don't even spoil it. It's not worth it. Watch it at your own time. That one fucks you up.
You ever been to Africa? You been on a safari?
I went to Africa and we was on a safari
That's dope.
on a bus. It was like a little school bus. And we pulled up and it was like one lion. And the man parked. He put it in park. I'm like, what the fuck is you parking for? Then all of a sudden, like 20 of them motherfuckers showed up out of nowhere. They start circling the bus. I'm like, man, we need to go ahead and leave. I don't like all this shit. Fuck all this safari bullshit. Nigga, let's go.
Yeah.
Show me where the giraffes is at.
What else did you see besides lions?
I'm saying rhinoceros, hippopotamus, elephants, all the basic shit you see in Africa. But it was a real safari, like, because the dude didn't even have no gun. He had like some spray on him. And we was like, I'm like, what is this spray like? Oh, when I spray this, it's like catnip. They just fall out. I said, man, this motherfucker eating the motherfucker. He ain't gonna fall out. So then he sprayed some. And then the big lion, he just laid on his back like.
That's crazy. Because
like,
that's what I wondered. Like, what's the protocol? So do they give you a speech like before? They're like, all right, here's the deal. You can be fucking.
Watch the speech they give us.
They're like, you could die.
This is what they say. Whoop, whoop, we coming here. Keep your arms in the vehicle. Don't put your hands out, blah, blah. Then they said, here, we're going to show you a picture of somebody who didn't listen. No. They showed a motherfucking picture. Nigga leg was way over there. His body was over here. Then they said, well, once he got his whole asshole ate off, his wife jumps and tries to save him. And then they show a picture of her. One arm over here and one leg over there. I said, oh, we get it. We get the point. We ain't going nowhere near the front. I was in the middle of the bus just like this. Sitting in the middle, not even in the seat.
Can you carry your own weapon?
No,
you can't kill the animals.
That's not fair. That's not fair. You should be able to have your own weapon.
Wait,
they only had spray.
So the wife
What
jumped.
the fucking? There's 10 lions. You got to need 10 things to spray.
The wife jumped in to try and save her husband from a lion?
Yep.
Well, that's on her.
And they bit her ass in half too.
What did she think she was going to get out of that? It's a heroic play.
1.5, half an arm, half a leg.
No survivors?
Are you guys? I'm going to segue away from nature's metal. Are you guys looking to do the like a full send, maybe potential collaboration?
Maybe a
as
Happy
far
Dad
as
flavor, right?
Yeah, I think we
What you
should.
think?
We should do some sort of flavor. Happy Dad or Happy Dog or Happy Granddad, because I am a grandpa.
Shit.
And you got to think about the granddads out there. Don't leave us out. I'm just a cool granddad.
We just show respect.
Right. I'm just a cool granddad, but don't leave us out.
Check this. We got, speaking of the Bored Ape shit, it's a banana flavored
Wow.
with the ape.
You own it. You already own it.
That's what we're thinking.
You already
And the
own
banana flavor, we thought it was just going to be like, for like it being cool, but it's actually fire. Like the banana flavor is so fire.
Why don't you do your own podcast?
I had the GGN.
No, you do have one currently that you do like consistently?
Nah. I like being on other people's podcasts, make my value go up. So when I do decide to set out and do one, they want to pay me top dollar.
Yeah.
I've been on all the top podcasts. Everybody that's been number one, from y'all to Joe Rogan to whoever the fuck you want to name. If it's Howard Stern, if it's this person, I done them all. So now the leverage is when I do mines, how will mines be a little bit different than the ones I've been on? And how will mines, maintain this authentic Snoop Dogg feel to it? Because the GGN was the first of its kind. Wasn't nobody doing that kind of shit when I started popping that.
This has been, I usually know and can engage when we do episodes. This has been an extremely fun episode. It's like just
Trying to end it?
And you high as fuck too right now.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just in a good zone.
You're very high right now because you're smoking with the best.
Yeah, I'm really high. Right now.
I've actually underestimated that moment. I'm smoking with Snoop Dogg. It's the
fire.
most craziest thing I've ever done.
Dope.
See, because Snoop Dogg make you feel like we've been together for years, so it don't even feel like everybody else. Like when you watch this shit with your homies, they're gonna be like, man, I can't believe. You're gonna be like, man, that shit was regular. We was just hanging out. Like,
Just watching
what I
animal
love about
videos and
this.
shit.
Yeah.
until you get home
I
and
wanna
be
watch
like,
more.
I can't fucking get up.
Yeah, until 20 minutes later.
What is this shit he gave me?
Kyle said don't schedule anything tonight and after the podcast.
Yeah, I said,
Better
hell
not.
nah.
It ain't gonna get done.
I
It
need a
ain't gonna
favor.
get
I need a
done.
favor from you.
What you need, dog?
Before I die, I want to come in the studio with you once. I can't. I'm not going to pay you shit, but I'm going to bring. But I'm going to bring. But I'm going to bring value, and you have my word on that.
Say less.
How
so
so?
I'd love to come into the studio for 15 minutes. Just pop in. I don't want
Love
to
it.
overstay it. 15 minutes.
I love it.
I want to vibe out with you for a minute
Catch a groove.
and catch a groove, and then in about 15 minutes, and that's it.
I love that.
And I promise you, I'll bring value.
In the game, on the house.
Love that. Appreciate that.
What's your plan to bring value? What are you thinking?
I haven't thought about it yet, but I will. I don't let a lot of people down.
Yeah. Value is value. You understand me? What's up, little homie? I see you, cuz.
Yeah, Slim, you want to pop in?
Yeah. Salim, you got to get in because I'm high. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you
chill.
sure?
Pop in for me either.
I seen you doing some crazy shit, cuz.
I'm really messed up. I can't get it.
Nah, I seen you on some crazy shit on you said
Come in. Who cares?
You said
Ralston.
you said
Yeah,
you said
Yeah,
it was some motherfucker in the grocery store and Cub walked behind him and said,
He's visibly.
hey man, get the fuck away from me, man. What do you mean, man? I'm just trying to find out how do I
Yo,
get
you should
here?
pull up Salim Best of Moaning.
That motherfucker said,
That'd be funny.
Hey, man, what the fuck is you
Let's
in my
react to
ear,
more
man?
shit. Let's watch some funny shit.
That shit was gangster shit. I'm like,
Like,
I
it's
keep
gotta be
looking,
like,
cut
oh,
this out,
prank
but I've
I
comedy.
never
keep
been
looking
this
at
high
this
in my
motherfucker
life.
like, where I know
Number
this
2,
motherfucker
John.
from?
I've never been this high
At
in my
first, I
life.
thought it was Jackass. I'm like,
Make sure the
Cuz
volume's on.
Jackass.
Wait, Slim, you been smoking
Cuz
over
be on
there?
bullshit.
Huh?
You been smoking over there?
Cuz be on bullshit, cuz.
What's all that about?
The reactions are so funny, bro.
You got a problem?
That mama said the fuck?
Keep walking, brother.
Oh.
Be in here.
Dude.
Dude, you okay? Easy does it. Walk away from me. Good look here. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
He the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong with me? You alright?
He the wrong one.
Go away.
Sure, if you want, yeah.
Billy Bob ain't fucking around.
What, man?
Are you? Oh. This guy's funny.
What are you doing?
What you doing?
Get away from me. What the fuck was this? What is your problem? Seriously? Okay. I'll call target staff to get you out of here.
What the fuck you doing that for, man? Hey, what's your problem, man? You fucking stupid or what?
Hold it, Holmes.
Don't fucking do that to me, man. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. Get away from me, man. Hey. What? Get the fuck away from me. Who the fuck do you think you are? What?
What? Did you fucked up or something, bro? Huh? Y'all don't step up, I hate you.
When was the first time you did that,
I'm
Salim?
warning you.
Moaning.
How did you not know? Like a
Fuck
year
was
ago.
that?
I love it. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That shit
Did you ever
funny
do
as
that?
fuck. Would I ever do that?
Yeah.
I don't think
What
I
if-
could.
You don't think you could do it with him though? If you went with him one time, it would be pretty funny to
That
turn
would
around
be
and
dope.
Snoop
You
Dogg.
turn around and you see Snoop.
If he do it and I be standing behind him, I like that.
That'd be
Would
hilarious.
you slap me if I did that to you?
Hell
Like
no,
if
dog.
it was like in the same scenario as
Nah, cuz. I'm a funny guy. That's what people do. I'm a fun guy. I love to have fun. I'm a practical joker. I love pranks,
You
but I
gotta
don't.
do a prank with us.
I would love to.
I would fucking love
Have
that.
you ever thought of anything you would do or?
No, I never. And the Jackass Boys was my partners, right? They was my guys, and they used to always say, "Man, we want to get you." I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. You motherfuckers is crazy. So I brought them on my show, Doggy Fizzle Television. And we did something called Black Ass, where we flipped the script. You know what I'm saying? And did it on that tip, and it was cool because it was like we controlled the narrative. But the shit they was doing, he wanted me to jump in a pool full of piranhas.
Yeah, there's
Fuck
just like
that.
life risking type.
I don't know how
stuff.
they do the shit they do.
No,
Like,
he
it-
nigga
there's-
skateboard off of a house into a pool full of piranhas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people always
what
compare
the
us to
fuck?
Jackass. Like they're like you're the new generation, but no, those guys are, dude. I could
Yeah.
never do the shit that they
That
do.
shit was
bro.
way more pain.
Yeah.
Related.
Like just I can't even understand how they do it. It's fucked.
No, when Steve
So
put a
funny.
hook through his mouth, did you see that?
No, they were serious. Them
was
was
the
my
craziest thing
friends.
I've
Johnny
ever seen.
Knoxville used to hand me drugs when I seen him, like on the regular. I would see Johnny out and he'd be like, "What's up, Johnny?" He'd be like, "Open your hand." For what? Open your hand. Yeah, man, I don't even want. Thanks, Johnny.
Just like a full like little goodie
Just
bag.
just pills and shit. Just him, Steve-O, but Steve-O's clean now. But when they weren't clean, I'm Snoop Dogg. I'm a rock star. Fucking see Snoop, give him some drugs. He'll do it. Sure he will.
What was your thoughts on the Will Smith shit that just went down?
Oh, tragic.
Well, who you siding with?
No one. With the Academy.
that was terrible that he did that.
Did,
smart
did you
answer.
see Jada Pinkett came out and then
She
she said I
didn't-
never
she-
wanted to marry him?
Yeah, that is very, very embarrassing.
Mm.
I don't
What's
know
your
how he
thoughts on
married
that?
that woman. That's really fucked up.
Mm.
I can imagine your wife
Well, I
saying
feel like
that.
you'd be you and Chris Rock could be friends though. Like closer than you and Will, maybe? I don't know.
I'm actually cool with both of them. Like, I have no issues. I don't understand it. I'm a spectator just like you guys. I wasn't even really watching the Oscars. That's not my Sunday night TV special. I was watching Winning Time on HBO, the Lakers special.
Yeah, what do
I
you
feel like
think?
no one was actually watching the Oscars. Everyone just
No.
saw that shit
No,
on
nobody
Twitter
was
and
watching
IG.
it.
You know what happened? I was watching the Lakers shit and somebody texted me. It was like, nigga, did you see this shit? I'm like, no, I'm watching the Lakers. They said, Chris Rock. I said, well, when this shit go off, I'm going to look it up. So it wasn't like a stop and look at it. It was like, when this shit go off, it went off, boom. Then I went on Instagram and you start seeing it. I'm like, oh, this shit fake.
You thought it was fake?
When I first seen the
First seen
slap,
it, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
'cause the way he moved, I'm like, oh, that shit ain't real. Then when I seen him talking into the crowd, I'm like, oh, that ain't fake.
Oh, yeah.
That shit for real.
What are your thoughts on the Lakers this year and moving forward?
Oh, man.
Like, are you pointing fingers at Russ, or are you just like, it was a whole organization thing? Because everybody's stressed
Yeah,
out
Russ
right
is
now.
not. No,
And they
man.
fired Frank Vogel yesterday.
First of all, we got to have players suited up. They only played 21 games together.
Yeah, but that's also injury, right? With AD.
Yeah.
You think they could fix this, like with LeBron, or?
Injuries, you can't predict the injury. When we healthy, we good. When we not healthy, just had a bad season. It's just a failure. After being so good to be sorry again, it's just, I know what it feels like to be a Clipper fan all over again.
Oh, my God.
You good?
See, that's some LA shit. He, you know what I'm saying? When I said a Clipper fan, he knew what that meant. Like, fuck, they go through this shit every year.
They're playing bad too, right?
They
Yeah.
made the play-in game tonight.
Oh, really?
It's crazy to think they're even in the playing game. Same with
And we're
Brooklyn.
not.
I know. What the fuck?
Yo, it really is crazy. Like Russell Westbrook really being like upset about the Westbrook stuff.
Yeah, he
like,
made some
everybody's
comments yesterday.
calling him that now. It's like insane. Like in his comments, it's
He kind of
nuts.
deserved that. It's really tough to have this
I don't-
MVP get excited. He makes all this money, and you see a season like that.
He'll fight out of it. He's a killer. He'll fight himself out of it. And
I
remember,
do love Russ.
the coach wasn't fucking with him.
Yeah.
Coach used to sit him on the bench
Yeah.
and take him out the game. Like that fucks with your mentality too. When you're this great and you got this coach telling you, sit down, hold on. Then when you get in, you definitely reckless because you ain't in a groove. Basketball is a groove thing. You know what I'm saying? That the coach and the players got to be on the same page to where, you understand my minutes affect the way I play. And
For
by
sure.
you sitting me down, you affecting the way I play because now I can't do the things I normally do. Now I'm out here rushing and trying to get people involved instead of just running the game. Russell ain't never sat the bench.
Right.
James Harden used to sit the bench for him in OKC.
For real.
Remember that part.
Yeah.
So now you got him sitting the bench for the Lakers? Come on, man.
Fuck. But what do you do if he's playing that bad? It's like, how can you rely on him if he's not in his groove, right? You got to get the next guy out there.
No, you got to let him get his groove. You got to put shit around him that works. Russell is a go to the basket kind of guy. He's not dribble, pass.
Yeah.
That motherfucker fast as fuck. Fast break, get going to the rack, go get a foul.
Yeah, exactly.
No stand out there, shoot threes, force the issue, get an and one.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what he great at.
I think him and LeBron just weren't a good matchup. Like, they can't play that kind of game together.
Needed AD to be healthy because if AD's out there, now you got the floor spaced out.
Yeah.
With LeBron and Russell like this, AD spaces it out. Now you got lanes. And then we didn't have no three-point shooter. You know who our best three-point shooter was this year? You're not going to believe me when I tell you.
I got to think about it. Who do you...
I know who it is.
Well, I want to think for a sec.
Y'all get 10 seconds. Nope.
What's
I
his
don't
name?
know.
Reeves?
Nope.
I mean, I saw DJ Augustine out there the other day.
Guess who the fuck it was? Dwight Howard.
No.
I can't make this shit up. Look up the best three-point shooter for the Lakers 2022 season.
How's that possible?
What do you shoot? 2 for 3?
No.
Or like 1 for
He got
1?
more than 10 shots.
Oh my
Holy
God.
fuck. That is
Yeah,
bad.
that's a problem.
How do you not hear
And
about that
if
stat?
I'm a diehard Laker, I'm not making this shit up.
Why
What
is
was
that not out
Dwight
there?
Howard's three-point percentage this year?
Was he 30%?
We suck cock. If he was the best three-point shooter on our team, I could give a fuck.
I'm surprised I haven't seen that stat out there. That's
They don't
fucking
want you
wild.
to know that.
The other teams do.
What does three-point game look like? Come on, Johnny, get it to me. Where's our statistician?
0.1, average of 0.1, 0.1 3-pointer.
So how many he made?
No, like his field goal percentage.
well, 3-point percentage was 53%.
There you go. Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you hear
Oh,
that?
yeah,
How many
yeah.
shots did he take? How many threes did he take?
Probably took like 4. 3
Still,
or
though,
2.
he shouldn't be shooting threes in the first
Yeah, I mean,
place.
if you make 1 for 1,
How
I mean,
the fuck is he better than everybody else on the team and he don't even know how to shoot a 3? Why was he even shooting them?
that's his point.
Nobody else is open.
That's the answer. Nobody else was open. Fuck that. Get your big ass in the paint down here and get the rebound.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Are the
Bad
Clippers
question.
changing their name?
Nah, they just
fuck
gonna change
that,
their
I mean-
venue. They bought a building about 10 minutes from here. They're gonna be in Inglewood. So they probably be either the Inglewood Clippers. I think that
Oh, they're changing from the LA.
That's
what I heard.
that's
That's
a dope
huge.
name though.
That
Inglewood
is
Clippers.
dope name.
That's
They started off in San
sauce.
Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Clippers was San
yeah,
Diego.
yeah. That was a long time, but yeah.
Damn, that'd be cool.
Could you tell us, like, this is kind of going back, but like your first interaction with Dre, your first time in the studio?
My first time in the studio with Dr. Dre was at Solar Records. A song I had called Gangsta's Life. It was a song that he liked off my cassette. It was me, him, and Nate Dogg. He redid the music off of James Brown, Big Payback. When we first got in the studio, he made me rap it in his ear because he wanted to hear my tone for real, not on the cassette. So I rapped it in his ear, and then he started putting the beat around it. Then once he got the beat laid, he told me to go in the booth. Went in the booth, spit my rap. Nate put a hook on it, and that was my first encounter. And that record never came out.
Whoa.
Damn.
It's called Gangsta's Life.
So then where do you guys go from there? Because you came out with the Chronic and all that.
We just started working on a bunch of other songs. A couple of songs that didn't make the album, and then we probably caught one with right before G Thing, I think. Deep Cover. Wrote Deep Cover right before G Thing, and then G Thing. And then all the rest of that shit just started flowing. The whole album was just started coming together because we was in there every day. And he knew what he wanted, so it was us following his lead.
What was your first interaction with Suge Knight?
Studio. Walked in. He didn't know who I was. I didn't know who he was. I said some gang-affiliated shit. He said some gang-affiliated shit. And somebody made it known that we was together, and it went from bad to good fast.
How scary is that guy?
It depends on how scary you are.
Not very scary.
It's a savage line. I
Yeah.
like that.
That's the best
I
answer.
saw on like when you would go on the PJ with them, you'd like grab a blanket and like put like a knife and shit and like sleep like this.
That was only
That's how
one.
like scary it was.
That
Once.
wasn't scary. That was, give you the context. That was after we was in New York. The last time me and Tupac was on the same page. And I did an interview with Angie Martinez, and she asked me, how did I feel about Puffy and Biggie? And I told her that I liked their music and I want to do music with them. Deathrow didn't like that. Tupac didn't like that. So we had a misunderstanding. So on the flight back to LA, I didn't feel comfortable around them for what they had did, as far as I didn't let my security ride with me. So to protect myself and to, prevent shit from happening, I slept under a blanket with the knife and the fork just in case something was to go wrong, but it didn't. And that was just me being precautious because I felt like when I said what I said, it was a fine line between being mad and being like, fuck him.
That's scary though. So like you can come with us, but you can't bring security. Like you got to roll with us.
Yeah, but I've been rolling without security. So it's just when they said it and the way it was delivered, it made me feel like, okay, some shit finna come behind this. And I know about the stories of how they done certain people and this and that, but never me. I'm like, maybe this may be the day that they try me.
You were with Tupac, though, in regards to Tupac. I heard a story, did you give him different advice that night on where to go?
I didn't give him no advice.
Right.
We wasn't seeing eye to eye.
Right.
So
Saying during the Tyson fight.
yeah, this incident that I'm explaining to you right now was the day before that.
Okay.
So when they got to Vegas, they went their way, I went back. I mean, when we got to LA, they went to Vegas and I went home. That's why I wasn't in the car with them. Because naturally, if you see all of the pictures around that time, it's me, Pac, and Suge. Everything is us three. After the New York trip, that's when it was just them two. Because I had made my decision on, I don't want to keep beefing with some niggas that we should be cool with. And they wanted to keep the energy where it was. And that's why when they went to Vegas, that energy continued to follow them.
You think that's getting better nowadays, or you think it's getting worse? You still see people getting popped everywhere.
Well, life is life. That's going to happen. It's just a matter of, I feel like it's a shame if it happens in the music industry, because this is supposed to be the way out for us to get out. So we should never bring that into this. But it's getting better because you got more people who want to be professionals and want to be business people as opposed to being thugs and known for going to jail and shooting and killing. You got people who want to be stars and successful, and they know what comes with it. You can't live that life and be in this life.
Yeah,
What was it like just
100%.
being around that energy during that time?
Shit was fun.
Really?
Yeah, we lived dangerous. We didn't care. 21 was a dream. You know, in the era I come up in, to live to see 21 was a blessing. So we lived dangerous, so we loved everything about it. And if you listen to our lyrics, we wrote about death because we didn't care. We knew it was coming. And that was the part of being a young black adolescent in hip hop, is that you were a victim of your society, but only a chosen few knew how to write ourselves out of that. You know, we wrote what we lived and we wrote what became a reality. So if you listen to Tupac's last two records, Machiavelli's The 7-Day Theory on Death, Biggie Small's last album, what's the second album called?
Not sure.
Life After Death.
Life After Death. Okay.
Just listen to the penmanship. We writing about death. On my first album, I had a song called Murder Was the Case. On my second album, which was the same time that Biggie and Tupac dropped their album, I had a song called Doggyland that was about peace, love, living, no death, no diseases. Because my pen was trying to write life. I was writing about me being a grandfather, me having a long life, and I'm still here.
Love that.
Damn. It's crazy.
Love
All
that.
right,
Well,
Snoop has to bounce, I guess.
You gotta bounce. As much as we're
What time is it? Yeah, I got to talk to this lady from Big Business. What time is it?
3:26.
We good? Keep talking.
I love that. So I still get 15 minutes in the studio? That's all I want?
Yeah, you got that, dog.
All right, that's
Well,
it.
so
I was in the back, like, negotiating with your manager. He's like, calm down, kid. I got you.
No, I
Just
got
fucking
you, because
relax.
I'm doing a session with Tiffany Haddish in about like 20 minutes, and you can come in there and be a part of that.
I'd love to pop in.
Yeah, because she crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know her. I'd love
Yeah,
to
you
meet her,
should
though.
pop in.
No, she
Yeah.
crazy as fuck.
do you think that the new wave of guys like still look up to like the OGs? Do you think there's like a lack of respect?
No, I think the young guys, they just like us when we was young. They love everything about us, and they dreamed of being us. And now that they are us, they have to create their own image.
Yeah.
It's like a basketball player. Kobe Bryant could never tell you, I'm practicing to be the best Michael Jordan or the best version of Michael Jordan. But when you seen him play, what did you see? You seen a version of Michael Jordan.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like these players are playing the versions of who they want to be, but they're never going to say, man, I'm trying my best to be like Snoop Dogg. No, I'm trying to be better than Snoop Dogg. I'm trying to be better than anybody that's ever came. That's how we bred. I didn't want to be Slick Rick. I wanted to be better than Slick Rick. I wanted to be better than the DOC, even though I knew I couldn't at the time, but it gave me aspirations to say, damn, these is the motherfuckers that I know that's the greatest motherfuckers ever did it.
What
I
would,
want to get on
what
that
would
level.
you What would you say is your biggest, before we wrap up here, you got 2 minutes, but what would you say is your biggest regret?
My biggest regret? I don't have none.
None. Perfect then. Beautiful. We're good? Or are we going to
You
keep...
just gave us
You
more
said
time,
two
Bob.
questions. You just
I
asked
timed
one.
it in my head, Snoop. I gave it, you said 5, and you had a call that was important at 3:30.
You said 2 questions.
You gotta hit the J again for that.
Yeah.
Time in your head.
Well, listen,
is.
you call the fucking shots around here. I don't, so I'm
I'm
saying...
just going off what your head and your mind
right,
is
then
saying at the same
what-
time.
What do
I
you
don't
know?
smoke with you.
What happened?
You don't know how to act.
Here, you want this?
Well, listen, I'm new to the industry.
What do you think you miss most about those days?
I can't take your motherfucking ass nowhere.
All right, we'll figure it out next time then.
I was just gonna say, what do you think you
Figure
miss
it out
most
next time.
about like the early days and like back when you were like really on the come up and with Tupac, all that?
What's the question?
Just what do you miss the most about that kind of like the
What do
old-
I miss? That the quality of music that was being put out and how it was being received, and the value of musicianship, cadence, lyricism, originality, hip hop, just the elements of making great music. Because we had a foundation. We had music from the 70s and the 80s that was our blueprint. So we wanted to make music just as good, if not better, than the music that was made before us. And it just felt like that era was about the kids that we were, because we would always borrow music from the 70s or the 80s when we were kids that brought us back to memories of things that we, loved. And we took that and incorporated it in our music. And it was fun making this music. It was fun making these old school artists relevant again so they can get paid and they're publishing and their, catalogs can be worth something again. It was a fun time where hip hop was being criticized and being scrutinized and being labeled as explicit. And you can't have without your parents' advisory and blah, blah, this and that. And I remember my shit being in the fucking Supreme Court and they talking about my record and had it all out in the open and talking about this and that. I was loving every fucking minute of it that these fucking politicians was talking about my fucking record.
Whoa. Like they wanted a gun off the street.
They wanted it off the streets. Get this shit out of here. Look at this album cover. He's got naked women. He's got this. He's got that. This shit right here. You guys shouldn't be putting this kind of music out.
That's wild. Now it's everywhere. That's crazy.
You like any young guys on the come up?
All of them.
What's like 3 people or 1 or 2 people you like?
Who do I fucking really like? I like NBA Youngboy. I like The Baby, Lil Baby, 42 Doug. I like Future. I like Gunna, Young Thug, Jack Harlow, Benny the Butcher. It's a lot of motherfuckers I like. It's just too many to just say. Because when I hear they shit, I immediately turn into a fan. I love hip hop. So I don't know how to hate. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta understand some of this music ain't made for you. It's made for their era and their people. And if you listen to it and tune in, that shit banging. It's like when we came out, they didn't like our music when we came out. I'm like, let's just get this shit out of here. Now it's labeled a classic and it's this and it's that. But when it came out, it wasn't labeled that.
Right.
All right, I say we bounce. I think we got everything.
Yeah.
Should we go check?
I mean, you gotta yell at him too. I mean, all I see is wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right,
Now,
Snoop, we
by the way,
appreciate it.
I'm down to. I just want to make an announcement. I'm down to sit here and keep talking. I just wanted to say that, but I got a lot of shit for nothing there.
Snoop's got to go, man.
All right, thanks, Bob.
I got a lot of shit for
I just
nothing.
gotta do this big phone call. I ain't gonna take
No, he's
10
trying to
minutes.
cover his ass from earlier. That's all
Yeah,
good.
shut your mouth there,
He's
buddy.
covered, baby.
I'm covered.
All right, should we go
good.
smoke a little more and check out some of these shirts?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thank you
Snoop
so much,
was really
Snoop. We
dope,
really
man.
appreciate it.
Thank
That was
you
a
so
lot
much.
of fun.
Which way did he
What
go?
an honor. We get to sit down and smoke fucking
Full
weed with
send,
Snoop.
baby.
Oh, super
Crazy as
fucking
fuck.
weighted.
Don't send it in the half. Send it in the full. Full send.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Thank you so much, bro. That animal shit's so funny. I'm telling you that watch that. Nature is metal. Crazy.
Oh, them hyenas, they gonna knock him down.
Yeah, so he's just fucked.
No, they hyenas.
No, hyenas. The hardest bites in the fucking world.
How do we run this shit?
Yeah, these are homies. Why are you shooting? How do you reload? That's a fucking freedom reload on the side, man.
Snoop just left me fucking hung up to dry.
What it do? It's your boy Big Snoop Dogg. Full send Snoop Dogg. That's alive right about now, meaning that you can get that shit right about now. Get you some of this gear so you can look fly like this here. You understand me? Full send Snoop Dogg. Milk boys. Oh, what do you know?
Fucking great, man. We gotta go. Thank you, Snoop. All right, we ready?
Every room, we try out every bed. Y'all finna try out every goddamn blunt in here. Try it out.
And I think everyone on set, too. Usually when we do smoking ones, everyone's got to smoke it.
You got to get your
What do you think it would be like to smoke weed with Snoop Dogg? Huh? What? What do you think it would be like to smoke weed?
Like in general? Well, I think we do that. Oh, smoke weed with Snoop Dogg. Does Snoop Dogg smoke weed?
Snoop Dogg, that's alive right about now. Get you some of this gear so you can look fly like this here.